Hello, everybody. Give me just a minute. We are having some technical difficulties on this day for some reason. What do you mean, no signal connected? The signal is connected. I'm looking at it. I'm watching it on the other thing. Y'all, I be telling you, these things, these computers sometimes, they really be getting you down. Give me just a minute. We're going to fix it though. How to deal with guilt that comes with setting boundaries. That's an easy one. That's one I could talk about forever. I could talk about that for a very long time. How to deal with the guilt that comes from setting a boundary. We could talk about that all day. I would have no problem. I would never run out of stuff to say talking about that kind of guilt. Give me just a second though, y'all. I don't know why it's not working. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me. Any of my other questions though, that's a good one. All right, we fixed it. How to trust and define what you're feeling when it's time to set a boundary. That's a really good one too. That's a really good one too. Let me come on through here. Hey everybody. It's so good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Oh man, I'm gonna do this slightly a lot more than regularly. I mean, I'm gonna do it every Tuesday. Is today Tuesday? Every Tuesday, 3 o'clock. We're gonna talk about this because setting boundaries is a never-ending struggle. A never-ending struggle. Yeah. Jackie said, how to trust and define what you're feeling when it's time to generate a boundary. That's a great question too. That's a good one too. Let me get myself into a party before I upset these people online. They probably don't want to hear me pontificate about boundaries. Okay, well look, so this is how it works. I'm gonna play, and y'all let me know if I need to change the audio up, if you can't hear things, if something's too loud. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna play the game while answering one question at a time. And as I say things that are insightful, I just want you to type it in the chat so I can remember.
And I look good.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's that persona overlay. Oh, it's coming. Persona's coming. I just got to get over that grief of losing all my data, but we're gonna get back to persona. So, how to deal with guilt that comes with setting boundaries. We're gonna start there, and I'm just gonna roll through all the questions while we do that. Can people hear me? They can't hear me, can? I'm in the party. Oh man, I'm playing Battle Royale. I didn't mean to do that. I want to play the other one. Anyway, guilt with setting boundaries. Okay, so first things first, any guilt that you feel about setting boundaries is 100% a conditioned response. Just where we start. That's where we start. That's where we start. Any guilt that you feel about setting boundaries is 100% a conditioned response. And, you know, I don't want to be black or white about it. I mean, sometimes it's because you're in a relationship with someone that has like survival value for you, but when you feel guilt about setting a boundary, it is a conditioned response, right? We're gonna look at it from that angle, because usually when we're talking about guilt like that, it's like I need to tell my friends or family or somebody something that they might necessarily not want to hear, you know? And so, I mean, how do you deal with the guilt? I mean, there's a lot of different ways. You can try to ignore it, which is what most people try to do. You know, you can try to distract yourself from it, or you could fundamentally realize that that guilt is like it's not true. Like it doesn't have to be there. You don't have to feel bad for setting a boundary with someone else. You know. But I know the guilt that you're talking about because I felt it before. You know, there have been times where I've had someone ask me for something, ask me for money, and I had it, and I knew if I gave it to them, I just knew that this would start a pattern of them coming to me asking me for money. And since I gave it the last time, why don't I give it this time too? And there was a guilt associated with that. I felt like if I don't give them this money, then that makes me a bad person, especially because I have the money to give to them. It's not a big deal. It's not a thing for me. So why don't I just give this person the money that they're asking for and stop being stingy and all other sorts of stuff? And that would be true if I had like mountains of wealth that I was hoarding away from everyone, which that's some of the reason why people, whenever you ask them for money and they say, well, what you gonna do with it? They just don't do nothing with their money ever, so they don't want you doing nothing with their money. Anyway, you won't hear that on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Anyway, so that guilt that you feel with setting that boundary, whenever I feel it, I go play video games. You know, I go play video games. I go find something else to do other than sit and kind of worry about that. So it depends on the type of boundary you're setting. It depends on what you're setting a boundary for. You know, if you feel guilt about telling someone that they don't have the right to, you know, violate your body in that way, then we need to talk about that. You know, you shouldn't be feeling guilt about doing things that fundamentally are to keep you safe. You know, if you're feeling guilt about not buying Girl Scout cookies or something like that, or if you're feeling guilt about, you know, whatever it might be, just taking some time to figure out why you think that. And I just think fundamentally people feel that way because they've been conditioned to feel that way. And maybe they have a relationship they don't want to lose, and maybe it's embarrassing to the other person for you to tell them about the boundary that they cross. You know, maybe you're concerned about how they might respond to that knowledge, but that guilt is not all yours. Damn. I didn't want to play this anyway. Does that answer your question? Yeah, I'll answer one question until I die is what we'll have to do. I don't want to play that. What about... I could play some zombies. That might be fun. I don't really know what to play. Did that answer your question? I hope that answered the question. Alright. Somebody tell me what game to play. I don't really know what to play. Anybody have any ideas? Look at this. I wouldn't suggest a game where you need to talk though, you know? So, of everything that you see, somebody pick something for me because I just don't know what to play. And then we're gonna get to the next question. You know what would be fun? To play that game Zombie, where I try to stay alive while answering the question, and then when my character dies, then I start on a new question. I don't know. Anybody gonna pick for me? Somebody pick. This is a hard decision. Am I asking a bunch of people who don't know how to make decisions to help me make a decision? I mean, I'm part of that population of folks. Anyway, I mean, I do know how to make a decision. It's just in certain situations, decision making is hard. Fine, we'll just keep playing Apex. The zombie one. Yeah, but see, you know what that is? That's Zombie, and I'd have to go download it. Let's see how long it would take. Don't look at how many games I have. Don't judge me. I don't need any judgment from anybody about how many games I have. They're probably like, man, where is the answers to the questions? He said he was gonna do. Where did the game go? I used to have it. Anyway. What's the next one? How to trust. Loot boxes. Oh no. Arenas. There we go. How to trust and define what you're feeling when it's time to generate a boundary. So how to trust yourself, that first one, I mean, you know, that's a lifelong thing, you know, because I mean, for every reason you have to set a boundary, someone could provide you with an alternative reason that makes it feel like the reason that you were describing doesn't make sense. You know, for every time, you know, I'm concerned about this thing, someone can say you're overthinking. There's always an alternative reason. So learning to trust yourself is probably going to be like a lifelong journey that's going to be, you know, ups and downs, and you'll get it right sometimes. And as far as defining what you're feeling, part of the reason that people can't do that or trust themselves to define what they're feeling is they don't talk with themselves at all, ever. They have no formalized system or way of communicating with themselves. And because of that, Like, how do you trust something that you never talk with? You know, like if you never work through something in your head, like that's a dope costume. That's why it's so difficult, you know, for people to work through things. It's because they don't trust themselves enough.
Where's the fun in that?
They don't trust themselves enough because they don't talk with themselves. They don't have any like formalized way of having a discussion and working through stuff. So that feeling will become words when you get better at like talking with yourself about it. Yeah. All right, well, those was the questions I had so far. If y'all think of something else, let me know. That's how this class gonna go. Anybody want me to elaborate? I'm not trying to be trifling, but this is a nice character. Yep, that's all I'll say about that.
Let's see what we have over here. Round one. Your goal is simple.
I mean, I guess I could talk more about boundaries. But I set boundaries in video games all the time, especially in Mortal Kombat. You have to set boundaries with people in Mortal Kombat, or they will walk all over you.
Jump drive in position.
Oh man, I need to reload.
Freshening up with the Phoenix team.
I know where the enemy is. I'm not about to sit here and get shot the way that y'all did. I know where they are, team. Injustice? Ooh. You want me to bust out that Superman? I don't mind doing it. It's been so long since I played Injustice. Oh, I didn't know where the thing was. I'm trash. We was trying. A different person I mod for made a song about Loba. Yeah, I wonder what that song was about. I recognize, you know, I'm just saying, it's just a cool, you know, excellent design, excellent character, excellent character design. Yeah, let's just move that camera up. Well, where are your eyes at? Like, this is the type of character design that would have got me in trouble when I was married. Like, what are you staring at that for, sir? Anyway, how do you make sure you're not crossing a boundary? That's a good question.
Reckon we should go here.
It's a great question. Well, you can't. This is an issue we had in the situational practice where people were posting things, and like they were posting some things, and I'm like, I really don't want them posting that. And I hadn't really clearly defined the boundaries for everyone to understand. So I can't get mad at someone for not respecting a boundary that I haven't asserted. Look, there's one right there. There's one. Somebody write that down. I can't get mad at someone for not respecting a boundary I haven't asserted. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to tell people, please don't touch me without my consent. Please don't. I'm not saying that, you know, there's always some asshole out there. What I'm saying is like, if it's a rule in your house that, you know, you take off your shoes, don't let me get into your motherfucking front room before you start telling me that I need to take my shoes off. Because at that point, you're just setting me up. You're setting me up to fail, you know? So another way you'll know about crossing boundaries is like you'll just feel it sometimes, you know? But there are some times where, most of the time though, you're gonna need someone to tell you when you are crossing their boundary. Get back here. Can you bring them out over here just a little bit if you don't mind?
Don't drive out. Taking fire.
Juicing me shields.
Ooh, that was his head. Come on out. No, sir.
Let's go here.
Come on, team. Team.
Drawing back the veil.
I know they're there.
Taking fire.
Enemy here.
Yes, sir. All right. Is there questions I can ask to help people set their boundaries? Absolutely not. And you shouldn't be responsible for helping someone set their boundaries. Like at that point, like you could lead them into a particular boundary setting. So I don't want to say all the time, it's not absolute. And like, you know, this is a skill that we hope most people will, you know, work at for themselves, you know? Because when you start saying things like, well, are you sure? Or is that really what you want? Or, you know, yeah, are you sure? Is that really what you want? That sort of thing. So what you can do though is when you feel like someone isn't being consistent in the boundary they're setting, or they're setting a boundary that doesn't feel right, or like if there's something about it that's off, you can she gonna get me killed. You could absolutely say something about it to them. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But you don't want to help someone set their boundaries. You just want to clarify and assert your own, that I'm not really understanding, you know, the boundary that you're setting here isn't really making sense.
Enemy there.
Materials, mateys.
Give me that head.
Taking fire.
Joker's shooting at me. Launching frag. Recharging me shield.
Care package on the way.
See through the veil.
Spotted an enemy.
They're shooting at me.
I didn't realize the circle was coming in. I hope that answered your question.
Jump drive out.
Tossing oxygen.
Got some materials.
Being shot at. Recharge me shields. Deploying me now.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich. Being shot at. I need shields.
They're shooting at me. Damn it, that hurt. I'm down.
Being shot at. Enemy here. Care package here, fellas.
Yeah, I wasn't beating that.
Another one by
So there is a feeling that I get when trying to set boundaries. Extreme anxiety, almost terror. This usually results in me not setting the boundary. How do we overcome that?
They're poised to win, and we're poised to take
Huh.
it from them.
Man, there's a feeling that I get when trying to set boundaries. Extreme anxiety, almost terror. And this usually results in me not setting the boundary. How do we overcome that? You know, sometimes you're not going to. Let's just call a spade and stop beating ourselves up about it. Sometimes you're just not gonna overcome that feeling. You're just not. You're just not gonna overcome that feeling. You know what? I feel that all the time when I'm playing Mortal Kombat, because there are times where it's like, I need to just press a button. I need to stop being afraid and just press a button. And I can't even bring myself.
Enemy down.
Ooh, boy, I can't even bring myself sometimes to just set the boundary, you know? Because I'm just so afraid of what might happen if I say how I feel. And like, that's the process of like setting boundaries. So you might not be able to say all of what you need to say the first time that you do it. You know, it might take you some time, but as long as you say something instead of nothing at all, you know?
Enemy in view. Over there. They're firing on me.
Recharging me shields.
Reloading.
Am I safe? I'm in the circle. Okay, they gotta come
Let's
over
go
here.
here.
Bring them out.
The great unveiling. Enemy spotted far.
Throwing jump drive.
Being shot at. Reloading. Enemy down. Ah, stone dead. Enemy here. Clown here.
Welcome to the shop. I've got just the thing for you. Mama's got a brand. They're shooting at me. Jump drive in position. Damn it. I'm down.
Been beating that. That question, how do I help the anxious person? Are you in a relationship with the anxious person? There's a different context. That question, how do I help the anxious person? How about this? Let me just stop being stupid and go ahead and play some Mortal Kombat. All right. You have to tell me what the question was. I forgot. So I'm going to answer this in reverse. How do I discern if I'm being assertive in setting a boundary, or being combative, or accusatory? Man, so much of that is dependent upon the relationship between you and the person that you're setting a boundary with, because someone can say you're being combative and accusatory just because they don't like the fact that you're setting a boundary with them. You know, it's really hard to tell somebody that their breath stinks. You know? It's very difficult. Like, you can dress it up. You can say you have halitosis, you know? And at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're letting someone know that the smell emanating from your mouth, if that's the right word to use, the smell coming from your mouth is not great. And I needed you to do something about that, you know? Yeah. And I'm overbearing. Yellow, I'm gonna need you to ask a complete formulated one sentence. I can't keep track with things I have said in the way that you were doing it in the chat. So I want to answer your question. I need a complete thought sentence. Spanking is abuse, by the way. So yeah, you can't really now. If you were, after we handle that part of it, if you were setting your boundary because it's been I don't know, someone been doing this to you for the longest time, and you just haven't said anything about it, and so now that you feel like you were justified in saying something about it, you like going off on them all passive aggressively. That's one thing, but accusatory doesn't really go with being combative. Like, accusatory would be like, you know, you did this or you did that. When you're setting boundaries, you know, you don't really have to start with, well, you did this, you know. It just depends on the context that you're talking about. So, yeah. It's hard to tell if you're being combative or not, because that's really dependent on the relationship between you and the person. Sometimes people just don't want to hear what you have to say. My controller died when I said that. I'll be right back, y'all. There we go. Ooh, I need some water too. Hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah. Ooh, it was in my tooth. You ever drink some water and it get in your teeth? Also, I'm gonna need more water than this. And I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some ice too, y'all. Hang on a second. We coming? I wonder if you can hear me from over here. Probably not. 21 people, y'all still here? Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm almost ready. One more thing, and then I'm gonna show you how to set type this in here, somebody. I'm gonna show you how to set boundaries using Mortal Kombat as like a metaphor. And I'll be right back. Just 1 minute, one more minute. All right, y'all. I'm gonna show you how to set got it, 100%. All right, I got my water and stuff. All right, let's talk about setting boundaries real quick and how it works, because I want you to think about boundaries different. Let me give y'all, I feel like the way we talk about this like it's an unsolvable problem, like ain't no solutions to it, and there's 100% a solution. Number one, you have to understand that when you are setting a boundary, you are telling people that when they come to you in that particular way, that they can expect that you are gonna say or do something about it in a way that puts the responsibility for that interaction on them, because they are the one that crossed the boundary, right? Let's say, for example, you told someone, don't come to my house, you know? Don't come to my house without talking to me, right? Don't come into my house without asking, right? Like if you're gonna come over to my house, you need to call me before and let me know. Don't call me and say I'm on the way. Don't call me and say that you here. I want you to call me before you come to my house and ask me if it was okay, right? Like that's a boundary that you have. Now, in order to make sure that someone respects that boundary, whenever that person comes to your house, you gotta tell them not off, you just gotta let them know that that behavior isn't acceptable, right? So whenever you notice that they are starting to do that behavior, and when they continue to do that, but you gotta say something. And I know it's hard. It's hard for me. I'm stuck in a situation right now where I feel like I need to say something. I don't know how to say it, right? It's hard, the stuff that you be thinking. But the truth of the matter is, you gotta realize that it's kind of their fault that they in that situation. You ain't have nothing to do with it, right? Like you was just a bystander. They came to you violating your boundaries. They came in your house early. came to your house without asking you first, right? So you must remind people that constantly when they come in and they come to your house that you are going to set that boundary with them. Don't even let them get close, you know? Don't even let them get close. Don't even let them get close. Stay from coming to my house. Nope. Stay from coming to my house without calling me. You gotta stop doing that. I'm really tired of you coming into my house without my permission, you know? Hello, one of my boundaries is that people don't manhandle, hit, be aggressive with me because it gives me anxiety. I told my dad this after he did this and he told me I was being disrespect. Look, I'm gonna first off say that, look, I am sorry to any children that are in this chat. I want to make it clear, do not talk to adults in this chat. Do not give your information out if you are a child. And I need to make it clear that this stream is not for children. It's not for anybody that is under the age of 18. And if you are here, please follow safe online stuff. I hope your parents have talked to you about how you be safe online. And I'm going to say this, if you have the type of parents that would have to where you are in a place like this, it's Tuesday and you are in my chat, if you have those type of parents, I guarantee you they watch the things you do online. So I'm going to make sure I give this disclaimer that, like, I'm not trying to answer questions for kids, and I don't know if any kids are in here or not. And it's not my responsibility to raise other people's children. So I'm not saying that you are unwelcome because this is online, it's gaming, and I know how these communities work. I am saying that this is not a stream for kids, and I just want to make sure that that is clear. So I can't answer questions for anyone who is a child. I just cannot, because I am not about to have your crazy ass parents talking about the situational thing. Let y'all watch all sorts of other shit. Let y'all watch all sorts of other things. So I'm not finna have nobody parents. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Now, hypothetically speaking, I just thought of a different question I wanted to answer. Yeah, I just thought of a different question I wanted to answer. You know, people can, sometimes you can tell someone something and they will say that you are being disrespectful when you tell them that. I hear this a lot. You know, one time whenever I was younger, I would tell, you know, my parents stuff or, you know, primary caregivers things that I just felt like were right. Like, you know, don't hit me. You shouldn't spank me. You shouldn't put your hands on me. You shouldn't, you know, all sorts of things I felt like they shouldn't do. And I would tell them these things and they would tell me I was being disrespectful. When you're in a situation like that, the only thing that you can really do is just try to fit as much as their definition of respect as you possibly can. And that's gonna be hard. Let me see. That's gonna be really hard. I'm at 1584. Let's go and get to the top 100, man. I'm tired of being at 1500. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. 1500. I'm not trying to be 1500. I'm trying to be up here with these people. Who I know up here? Do I know some people up here? Any of these people on my friends list? If not, I need to get them on my friends list. I know him. Anybody else on here I know? I know of him. Yeah, it's time to get on up here. So let's warm up with some casual competitive. And we're going to also mess with people online too. That'll be part of it. So, you know, when I was younger, I knew that there were a couple of options that I had. I could either conform to what was being asked of me, or I could like rebel against it. Because any kind of like nuance, you know, wasn't working. And the issue was, it wasn't really my fault that my primary caregivers, people in the church, those folks couldn't see nuance. They only saw me as someone who was either conforming or not conforming, someone who was either being disrespectful or not being disrespectful. So the point is, it doesn't really matter kind of what you do sometimes, is what I thought when I was younger, speaking of my own experience. You know, I know that in those situations, for me, when I was younger, I just felt like it would be easier to just yes ma'am, no ma'am, and those sorts of things, then, you know, just fight with them about stuff. But again, that's my own personal experience, and no one should put that to their lives. Yeah. Aren't there like safe places? We used to have those safe place communities. I need to get in contact with them. Yeah. How do I help make sure I make space for my lady to feel comfortable setting boundaries that I may not know I'm crossing because I'm not good at picking up on subtle? Then you have to communicate. There's a problem with communication there. I mean no disrespect to you. I'm not talking to you specifically, but I just don't understand what passes for communication in relationships nowadays, man. People like, how can you be in a relationship with someone that you cannot talk to? Like, and I mean really talk to, you know? To where you don't have to worry about like, is something I'm saying going to be taken the wrong way, because we communicate with each other, you know? So it's not about social cues. There's so much of your relationship that just needs to be spoken out loud. Everybody and their mama saw that throw coming. Goodness. Please be hopeful. There is reason to be hopeful. I promise you, I am working to change this system as much as I can. There's lots of reasons to be hopeful. Yeah, no, there's just more communication that needs to be happening, or you need to make a conversation around, you know, like when you feel like this, or when you're feeling this, or when you're feeling this way, this is what we do about it. No, sir. I'm in this man's head right now. Should really go in the lab and practice this. My man's just mashing. It's coming. Here it come. No, sir. We're not doing that today. We're not playing that game today, sir.
Cetrion wins.
So frustrating when people play this game like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, man. I had to set boundaries with that man. I had to let him know he wasn't finna do that all day. No, sir. Ooh, I just saw that question. I'm gonna come back and read it in a second.
Round 2, fight.
My man's just jumping. I can't stand playing people like this, man. I should just anti-air. What am I talking about?
Fight.
He's not gonna drop the combos, I promise you that. Aw, chip damage. Are you serious? I can't stand playing people like this, dude. It's and a fate. Are you kidding? I'm not gonna sit here and play this toxicity for the rest of the day. Are you kidding me, y'all? What? He jumps in every time. Yeah. Okay. We'll start anti-airing him. I appreciate that. Let's see if he gonna play again. I think he gonna leave. I figured. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know. There's no reason to even play folks like this, man. I can't stand people like that. Get on my nerves. I'm trying to direct my anger inwards. I had to break a long-standing boundary for survival reasons. I'm trying not to direct my anger inward. It wasn't anyone's fault. Things went wrong, and I needed help. Any advice on how to handle anger? I mean, what video game system you got? You know, that's what that's gonna always be my answer. Every single time. It's gonna be my answer. It's so good the turnout we had today. Okay, what else could I do? Oh, I mean, it just depends. You know, I know we say things aren't anyone's fault. Things don't have to be someone's fault for us to discuss, you know, shared responsibility for the interaction, you know? Yeah. So I think making sure we discuss the shared responsibility for the interaction would be helpful too. About to play some Combat League in a second here. Because I feel like everyone's out today, y'all. They're out today. My man's won one game. He won one game. And then fatality'd me. Goodness gracious. Scarlet's fun. I can't concentrate enough to actually sit and play anything. Yes, you can. You just stop saying that and let yourself get into the game. Most people don't start their gaming sessions off right. I didn't start mine off right. If you start your gaming session off with like 2 minutes of meditation and like, man, I got so much to say about this, you know, this should just be ask me anything. I got so much to say about this. Like, part of the reason is we don't know how to pretend no more. Because we got that stuff, you know, I don't know what your childhood was like, but I just think people know how to pretend. Don't know how to like, I mean, you know, like really get into it. Like really let yourself pretend for a little while. I'm Cetrion. That's why the name of this character, this variation I'm using is because I'm Cetrion. Yeah, you gotta let yourself get in there. Ooh, that was a good teleport. Oh, I should have punished that hard. Are you gonna let me do this to you? Look at this. I'm gonna check a boundary. Are you gonna let me do this to you over and over and over again? Let's see if he lets me. You gonna let me do it again? You gonna let me do it again? There you go. That's plus. Oh, I didn't grab that with any kind of finesse. Oh wow. You can't do that in my face, dog. That was a good teleport. That was a good throw. Why am I letting this man throw me like this? Oh, what? I'm impressed, sir. I'm so impressed with that flawless block.
Round 2, fight!
You can't even see the other person over there. Why ain't nobody tell me that to fix the thing? Can't even see who we fighting. Move the camera over here and out the way of the action. Dang. Ain't nobody tell me, nobody say nothing. Y'all don't help. If I had food in my teeth, y'all wouldn't tell me. If I had food in my teeth, nobody wouldn't tell me. Well, it's not that you're making the problem sound bigger than it is. It's just, I just wish people knew what open communication felt like. It's hard. It's scary. It's terrifying. Like, you really be saying how you feel and stuff. And yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard.
Cetrion spawn.
Yeah, it's hard. So I don't mean to be like elitist about it, because, you know, I guess I feel that way about communication sometimes, because I've been through the failing part of it, and I know what it feels like to have like that real good communication with someone, you know, and I would never want to worry about something like that in my relationship, you know. But I just think reassurance and remind, and never get tired of reassuring them. In fact, you can tell them you'll never get tired of it if you mean it. Yeah, if you mean it, you can say that.
Round one, fight.
Really? You what? Why am I trying to press on hit? He's really good with these combos. Cannot take that away from him. Oh, why did I not block that overhead? There it is. Aw, that was good stuff.
Round two, fight.
I gotta practice that reversal rock wall input. Cause I do not do it right. And I'd be losing so much health because of it. I've been losing so much health because I don't get that input out. Oh, I can't believe I got hit by that overhead. I believe. Let's see. I think one of the problems is people who never learn good communication skills tend to get into relationship with others who also lack it. Yeah. You're about right.
Final round, fight.
Nobody really teaches us good communication, you know. I need to teach this man some boundaries. Okay. We're gonna do this the whole game? I'm not gonna sit here and let you do that to me. You tend to hold block after that, I've noticed.
Finish him. Cetrion wins.
We attract what we are. It's an interesting way of looking at it. I wonder what the lurking people in here thinking. I'm gonna play one more. I'm gonna play this one real hard, and then we're gonna move on. He did good.
Round one, fight.
pushing after everything. If I know he's gonna do that, I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to do, and I know they're gonna do that. Yeah, you know, you just gotta you feel kind of ridiculous at first. You really do. You feel kind of ridiculous at first, and then once you're done feeling ridiculous and you just let yourself really enjoy that moment, it's a lot of fun.
Round 2, fight.
I remember what I'm supposed to do now. I let them hit first, and then I take my turn back. I keep forgetting. If I know they're gonna do it after, that's what I need to practice. Oh, you trying to hit me with them crushing blows? My boy ready to win. Oh, is this gonna be one? Oh yeah, he ready to win. Does he got it? Does he got it? Does he have it like this? Get it out, get it out, get it out. Let's go. Yeah. I shouldn't have been playing with him. I shouldn't have been playing with him. Really? Come on, man. I shouldn't have been playing around with him. I should have killed him. The problem is when I get into a funky mood. You know, sometimes I've seen where people are like, I don't know what game I want to play. I don't know what game I want to play. Sometimes it's because you want to read a book, you know? Sometimes it's because you want to read a book or you want to do something else, you know? Oh, come on. I cannot stand playing people that will play 2 games with you and then leave because they know they don't want that smoke. Yeah, when you're in a funky mood, that's the best time to play. I'm sorry, that's not what I was telling you. It is the best time to play, and sometimes when you're in that mood, maybe go read a book. Don't play with your food, absolutely. Maybe go read a book or something like that, you know? The one who throws the first blow, chances are they lose. You might be right. It's a good way of looking at it. We are not about to play in Wi-Fi right now. Yeah, I mean, do something. Do something other than just sit there and just worry, you know? Okay. certified janitor. That works. All right, that concludes the boundary portion of today's video. I mean, I can still ask questions. I'm about to change the title of the stream.
Tournament.
The title of the stream is now Making Video Games Therapy. All right, so positive self-talk, patience, all sorts of stuff you can learn with video games. Patience. Cox says whoever throws the first blow loses. Okay, but he did a fake punch first. He is afraid I'm gonna throw these rocks at him.
Behold the tempest's might.
Round 2. Fight. Finish her. Cetrion wins.
That was fun. I'll play one more if Certified Janitor wants to play. Okay. Certified Janitor wants to play one more, so we'll play one more.
Jade.
You know what he thinks he's gonna do?
Cetrion.
He thinks that he's going to use that little thingy that keeps me from hitting him with stuff, but it's not gonna work.
Round 1. Fight.
You don't know what this is? MK11 right here. Top tier gameplay.
Round 2, fight.
Don't play with your food.
Cetrion wins.
I don't really want to play you again. Wasn't really all that fun. Yeah. That was cool, the turnout we had for our boundaries. That was really, really good. It was really good. Very happy with that. Yeah. I think I'm about to go stream on hard mode though.
Casual.
I think I'm gonna go on over there to Twitch and see what they're up to. A little terrified. Twitch is a whole different thing. Y'all, I've been craving spicy food. Like, is it selfish to set a boundary that protects me from how people that protects me from how people perceive the things that I say, or asking for too much? Because folks constantly take what I say in the worst ways. Usually when people say the word folks, they're talking about a specific person. You're not saying people because there's a lot of folks, right? So, I mean, again, this sounds like a relationship problem between you and the people that you are discussing. They see you in that way, and they either see you in that way because you've behaved in that way before, or they see you in that way because of some past trauma they've had, or they see you in that way because of both of those things, you know? But it's not about setting a boundary that protects. When someone tells me that things I say are too harsh, I don't mind continuing until I can get to a place where they'll understand what I'm saying without it taking away from my original message, you know? So I think this is a relationship problem between you and whoever you talking about. That's what that sound like. Not specific. Oh. Overhead. Jump. Don't jump. Come on, timer. Yes. Yes.
Earthrealm obeys.
Round 2, fight.
See the light.
Oh. Lucky dog. Oh, I got caught there. I got caught. Come on, come back. I tried to attack. Man, that's that frustrating stuff.
Final round.
Yeah, you probably try to stop explaining stuff too soon. I'm not trying to be like, you know, contrarian. I'm just gonna tell you know, like from my perspective, what I see you talking about, and like that's probably the problem, you know. Like if you really care about that person, you would keep explaining it until they understood it, you know. I don't ever want anybody to feel like when they talking to me that I want to explain something to them as many times as I need to for them to get. I don't ever want them to feel like that, you know. I don't ever want them to feel like that. Ah, it was on me. I should have been more patient. Come on, man. Don't go into the fatal blow. I get tired of playing with toxicity. Yeah, sometimes it's people taking what you say in the worst ways, and sometimes you don't know how to say it nicer. And if you don't know how to say it nicer, you might want to talk with some people and get them to help you, you know? I think I can beat this cabal. I mean, I know I can. Just not making him think. Let's make him think.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Paulo. I should have known that throw was coming too.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, come on. I blocked that. That's frustrating. I'll do it. I'll do it at any time, sir. At any time, sir.
Final round. Fight.
How do I do if something about that jumping over me like that? That shit is annoying as the fuck. Stop all that. Let's reset this neutral.
Finish him.
Reset that neutral. That's all I needed was just to reset the neutral. I'm talking about. Let's go. Like I said, I knew I could beat this person. It wasn't a joke. Watch how fast he press A. Select a new fighter after one loss? After one loss? Select a new fighter after one loss. Sometimes the way you deliver messages, yeah. I mean, look, here, I'll give a perfect example. If you were in a car and you are... Oh. Okay. Hang on a second.
The hourglass.
Excuse me. Oh wow, he says I can do it better. He says I can do it better. Screw that. Let me show you how to play this character. Here it comes. That was good. Oh, that was good. That was good too. My man's is mad. He is in his mashing zone. My man has figured out. Oh no, I messed up.
Round 2, fight!
My man's gonna do up 3 every time. Okay.
Trust me.
What?
Embrace salvation.
Final round, fight!
I don't know why that teleport didn't space right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, play my character. I need to see what it feel like to play against her. Go ahead. That's fine. It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. Let me go and learn how I play real quick. Let me learn my doppelganger's patterns.
Fight.
That's cool. Oh, why did I press there? This really is about patience on the cool. If I would just wait, I would be fine.
Round
Trying to
2.
brawl.
Fight.
Push yourself.
Oh no, that hit me? No sir. We take those.
The light purifies.
Final round. Fight.
Oh no. Oh, he got me. GG's. Yeah, I want to play this person. I know he feeling the same thing I am. I just need to be more patient. That's the whole thing, y'all. Patience is such a difficult thing for me. I just need to sit there and just watch him. You know, I'm just gonna hold block this whole game. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna hold block the whole game no matter what he does. I'm just gonna hold block the whole time. The whole time. The whole time.
Round 1.
Let's see what happens.
Fight.
Should have let go of the. I should start flawless blocking when he does 4-2-3 into that tornado. Interesting.
Patience runs
Don't
out.
overblock. I'm reading right now. I'm looking at something. I just want to see what he does if I
Round
hold block the
2,
whole time.
fight.
Resign and spare yourself.
Final round. Fight!
I shouldn't have pressed the button. Oh, I tried to tech that.
Behold,
My text didn't work. Whatever. I hate. You just have to hold block. Do you see the difference between holding block and not holding block? It's a very clear difference. Mirror matches. Aw, don't quit. I think he knows if I just sit there and hold block, I would win. That's why he left. I think I about had my fill of Mortal Kombat for the day.
Online.
Oof.
Casual versus
Yeah, I think we're good on MK for the day, y'all. Just fun stuff. Let's see. What else could we play? I mean, I play Superman. Too many games. Too many games. It was hot. All right, I'm about to eat. Y'all ain't finna look at my face when I'm eating. Control? No, I wasn't able to finish it. You want me to tell you why I wasn't able to finish Control? Because the plot line of Control, from what I saw, and I could be wrong, I love the story behind it. I love the lore. I love all of that stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is exciting to me. What I did not like is that the fact that this, walked into a random FBI organization and they just like made her the director and she didn't do nothing. She didn't earn nothing. She didn't go through no training. She didn't do none of that. She came to a government organization looking for her brother and they made her the director. You know? You know what? In fact, thank you. I hadn't played Control in a while. Let me go ahead and pull it up and see what's going on in Control. You know, that really messed with my head. It did. I just didn't think that she deserved that. Um, Having not had, really done anything, you know? Yeah. This game was really sick. I remember it. Control. In fact, what we're gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna start another one on Twitch because I want to build up my Twitch following. That was fun for our. I've recorded what I needed to record there. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Oh, this is red and black, white and red, black too. Oh, the color scheme is gonna be dope here with this juxtaposition. I don't even remember this game. I was just frustrated by how easily someone was put in power, is all I'm trying to say. I mean, I want to finish it. I do. I have to get on here on Twitch and finish. I need to get me one of these cartoon characters in the bottom right screen. You know what I'm talking about? My old ass. I need to get me one of these characters so I don't have to show my face all the time, because sometimes your boy face be rough, you know?
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. Who do you think she is authorizing that kind of data breach?
Am I supposed to be here? Find Dylan. Containment, Panopticon. Well, where is the containment at? I bet I sound old playing this game. Where the hell is containment? Detective studies, central research, containment, Panopticon. Where is the heck is it then? Mailroom, pneumatics, dead letters, ventilation, coolant pumps, central maintenance, research. This is why I stopped playing. This is absolutely why I stopped playing this game. Avatar, yes, absolutely. I need an avatar. I need a dope ass avatar. Where am I supposed to go, bro? This is why I stopped playing this game, because it's so confusing. Go to containment sector to find the Panopticon where Dylan is held. Track. What is going on with this camera, bro? This game, I'm telling you, it runs like butt cheeks. Jesse goes to the containment sector. Okay. Where in the hell is the containment sector? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I don't know where the containment sector is. I'm getting frustrated with this game. The game was super dope. I enjoyed it. I just couldn't figure out how to... Can she float in the air yet? That would be sick. Why is there no... The navigation, right. I don't know where I'm supposed to go and it's not telling me. I really enjoyed the gameplay, had a great time with it. Alright, I don't know why I'm acting like I don't know how to play video games. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Stop acting like I ain't never played a video game before in my life. What's the melee button? Did anybody remember the melee button? I don't remember what the melee button was. Yeah, that's why I stopped. I mean, I guess I could have Googled it. I guess that would have been an option. How do I find, instead of just quitting the whole game? Let's see. Let's see if that works. Where is the Panopticon? Where is the Panopticon control? Where is the containment sector? It seems like this is a big deal. People, lots of folks have been unable to find this, except all cookies, unfortunately. Go to the sector elevator. Bro, this is not help. Someone just, where is the containment sector? When you're ready, go to the sector elevator and head down to the containment section. What sector elevator? What are you talking about? I don't, this is so stupid. I just gotta stop using that language. This is very frustrating. Find Dylan. Start at Central Executive and take the elevator. Okay, there's a sector elevator. Oh, it's right here? Oh, that's real easy. Oh, okay. You know, it was that easy. Frustrated for no reason. Back in my day, that would have just been the end of the game. Wouldn't been no going finding no Google or nothing like that.
Containment sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
I need aim assist. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how bad it is, but I can't be out here on no controller and I have no assist with my shooting. Oh, I love those things. Those things are fun. How do I change my gun back to the regular version? I should have looked up the controls before I started playing again. Change back X. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, I keep doing that because I'm trying to reload. Remember now. Oh shoot. All right, now I'm good. I remember. Just trash at this game. Let's try that again. So X changes this. Okay, I hate that version of the gun. This is all we need. Shield. Throw stuff. Super dash. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Y is for melee. Any other controls? How about we just take a moment and look at the controls? Shield, launch, evade, crouch, ground slam. Oh, you can crouch? Oh, that was probably real helpful. Yep, I keep pressing X when I don't need to. Keep pressing X to reload and I don't need to. Woo! Control. Who was shooting rockets at me? All right. Now she has to talk to her weird psychic brother, I think is the story. Oh, good. We did it. I mean, I moved on ahead, moved on up in this story. I don't know why I didn't just Google it before. That would have been a much easier way to solve that problem. I really want to change the button from X to something else. I feel like these little rooms don't really have anything in them. Important anyway. What's in here? Uh-oh. Oh, maybe I should read the directions. Panopticon is that way. The shield is a little bit OP, huh? Oh, more. Is that everybody? The music seems like it's chilling out some, so that must be everybody. Who is this? Panopticon is this way, right? Yeah, it's this way. What is that? Dang. Old sniper. This is what I mean about like be pretending and having fun and stuff. Ain't no reason for me to do this. Ain't no reason for me to do this. This is just fun to me. Did I get him? Nope. Yeah, yeah, you already know. Shoot me. Nope. You wanna try again? Get a little closer. Nope. What about one more time? I'm gonna try again. They're real close now. It should work. Try it. See? No reason. Medical wing. Get popped. Oh my goodness, go down. Oh my goodness. This isn't Mortal Kombat. Sorry, I forgot the title of the stream was Mortal Kombat. This is Control. I stopped playing it, but then someone said that they hadn't played it in a while, and they stopped for the same reason that I did. And so I just figured, may as well pick it back up again. So this is Control. It's a lot of fun. No, you're right. It's not Mortal Kombat. It's a funny thumbnail. I'm coming back. Let me change this. It won't let me type. What? Boom. This looks sick. It is sick whenever, yes, I see all the messages. I'm sorry about that. Yes, I need to stand still, keep cover, all those sorts of things. Thank you to everybody in the chat for giving me suggestions on how to play. And yes, it's a super sick game. Done playing with them. You know, I've done, you know, when you like sit straight forward to let people know you're done playing with them, that's what just happened. All right, when I die next, I'm gonna end this, and then we'll pick back up on Twitch a little bit later. Maybe not today. I don't know. Make sure you subscribe to my Twitch. Right now it's Angel LMFT, and I think I'm gonna change it to Dr. Respect. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. But we'll finish this out. We'll wait till I die one more time, and I'll do my best not to die real fast. Containment Panopticon. Where's the Panopticon? Oh, this boosts rate of fire. I need that. Yeah, I don't like that weapon at all. All right, so. I'm supposed to go through. I guess I gotta go through the medical ring to get to the panopticon, right? Is that what this means? This game has some of the worst directional stuff I've ever seen in the game. I'm sure it might be taken. That's fine. Okay, well, security. Okay, I'm gonna go through security and see. I don't know why the medical wing would be here if I'm going through security, but okay, it looks like I don't have a key to open something right now. Security center. Oh. Okay. Well, we made it. Well, that's a lot of people. Alright, not gonna die fast though. Ooh boy. Oh, my current gameplay determined that that was a lie. Surely there's gotta be some health over here. This is not probably a great place to be. If they explode, they do explode. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. That was it. I got to be true to my word. I'll talk